Hi, my name's Angela. I'm the Clinic Director and Senior Naturopath here at the Amber Tree Natural Health Centre. Now today what I'd like to talk to you about is supplements. Quite often when people come in to see me, they're on a raft of different supplements, and the first thing I actually do when they come in is actually take them off everything, and people ask me why. Now there's several reasons for that. Number one, not all supplements are equal. Generally, you will get what you pay for when it comes to nutritional supplements, and the cheaper supplements generally are forms of nutrients which are not readily available in the body. So the body actually has trouble absorbing them, and it just basically passes straight through. So I have a lot of clients who say, I can't take iron because it constipates me, or if I take magnesium, it gives me a tummy upset. This shouldn't happen with good quality supplements, and it's generally a sign that it's actually in a form or an artificial form that the body just doesn't like. So number one, quality is everything when it comes to nutritional supplements. Another reason why I take people off their supplements is that quite often their digestive system isn't working properly. So if their digestive system isn't working properly, they actually can't absorb nutrients anyway. So most of it's just a little bit of a waste of money because it's just passing straight through. If you've got constant diarrhea, everything's coming through very, very quickly, and the nutrients don't actually have time to stop there long enough to actually absorb into the cells and to be used. So I tend to try and make sure that we can fix the digestive system up, so at least when you're taking supplements, you actually do absorb them. The third reason why I take people off supplements is a lot of them are just taking way too many. They come in and I ask them why they're taking supplements, and they've got one supplement for this symptom, another supplement for this symptom, and another supplement for this symptom. There's no plan of attack. When you're taking supplements, it's important to try and work out what you're actually trying to achieve. And you need to address what's really causing the symptoms. The supplements aren't going to help you. And the other thing that happens when you're actually taking lots of different products is you can actually throw some nutrients out of balance. So a lot of our nutrients actually work together and they have to stay in balance, and magnesium and calcium are two easy ones to talk about. With calcium, we need to have 2 calcium molecules for every 1 magnesium molecule. And if people are getting too much of one and not enough of the other nutrient, you'll actually find that you start to get adverse effects. And that's things like cramping or muscle weakness, depending on what your dominant nutrient is. Also the B vitamins. As naturopaths, we tend to always prescribe the B vitamins together because they work synergistically. They're actually what are called cofactors. So each B vitamin needs the other B vitamin to actually work. So it is important that when you are taking a lot of supplements, that you actually know exactly what you are taking. And the final reason why I take people off supplements is generally they're not actually taking the correct doses. I say to people, you're taking this for this symptom, is it working? And a lot of them will say, well, no. And that's because they're not taking enough. With over-the-counter products and things that you buy in the retail stores and in the chemists and health food stores, a lot of the labels on them are actually at very low doses. Our labelling laws here within Australia are governed by the Therapeutic Goods Act, the TGA, and what they assume, and quite rightly, is most people who are buying nutritional supplements over the counter really don't know what they're doing. So they err on the side of caution. They tend to actually make sure that all the doses are actually quite low. And what that means is you're pretty low risk of getting any type of adverse effect, but you're also fairly low risk of getting any type of therapeutic effect too. So most of the supplements you get over the counter, what's on the label is generally too low. That's why you need to actually have a practitioner that prescribes it, because they'll actually give you the correct dosage. So moving on to that, it is important that when you actually do have nutritional supplements, that you do actually go to a qualified practitioner, either a naturopath or a nutritionist, who understands the role of different nutrients in your body and actually understands which nutrients you require to correct what's going on within your body, and everybody's different. So, and just a word of advice, when you have been prescribed something by a naturopath or other health practitioner, please always go back to see them, because they may have put you at a particular dosing, and there's no point you going down the road and buying a similar product or the same product and continue taking it at the same dose if you don't need it. So it is important to check back in with your practitioner to make sure that you still need to take that particular nutrient at the same dose. You may need a higher dose, you may need a lower dose as you go further. You might need a completely different supplement. So always go back to your practitioner. Don't assume that what you've been put on to start with is where you're going to stay. So hopefully you have a little bit of a better understanding of how nutritional supplements work and how it's important to actually see someone who is qualified about nutritional supplements. That's all I've got for you today. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks.